Hello everybody, welcome back to another Real Talk with Flying Dragonite. Um, so today I thought we'd talk about some YouTube news, um, some old, some new, um, basically just some topics I'd like to talk about. Um, so without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I'd like to talk about is the Defy scam. Um, the uh, the Defy news with Matpat and all of those creators. If you don't know what happened, basically the Defy MCN they huh, well, Matpat can tell it better if you want to hear the whole story. um, Matpat has a video on his channel, on the Game Theorist channel, and I'll link it down in the description below and he can tell it better. But the gist of the story is basically that they stole $1.7 million from more than $1.7 million from a bunch of YouTubers. And um, and now it's trapped in um and then they shut down, um and now all that money is trapped inside Ally Bank, and um and and Ally Bank has to decide where to um hand out that money, because Defy owed a lot of people, and what Ally doesn't realize is that that money rightfully belongs to all those YouTubers, and because all the money in an MCN is all the money that goes into an MCN comes from comes from YouTube and goes directly to the YouTubers. It flows through their bank accounts and into the YouTubers' bank accounts, basically. And none of that money is Defy's to pay off anybody else. None of that money is Defy's or Allies to pay off anybody else's debts. It's the YouTubers that they owed that money to. And that's what Ally Bank doesn't understand at all. And it's just a really sad situation. And it's one I felt like Matpat has talked a lot about it, and I feel really bad for him and all those other YouTubers, the Smosh, and I don't know any of the other YouTubers that were affected by it, but there were a lot of other YouTubers that were affected by this, and um, Smosh lost their homes. I just I th and I think other YouTubers lost their homes too, and the game theorists were just lucky that they didn't. And And with them having a baby, I just can't imagine if they had, God. It's just awful. It's an awful, awful thing. And I'm so glad that the community around the game theorists responded so well to Matpat's video and just spread the word about the scam. And I did too. I spread the word as much as I could. I posted on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere, every social media I had, and I just I asked all my friends to spread the word and stuff, and um, I tried to do my part too, because it it had to. Now we're in the final stages, or we were last time Matpat said anything. Basically, as of the last time Matpat said anything, um, basically Ally Bank was hiring somebody to uh, was hiring a professional to um, to decide who should get the money, and um, it and he asked us to just spread the word about his video, and basically, like, hopefully this Ally Bank person watched his video and realized that that money doesn't belong to Ally, and it doesn't belong to, you know, that it belongs to the YouTubers. So I'll link that video down below too, and it's just it's just an awful, awful thing. It's an awful thing that they did. MCNs are just, the more I hear about MCNs, the less and less I trust the YouTube uh, system. Like, as as an aspiring as an aspiring YouTuber, the less and less I start, like, the more and more I hear about the behind YouTube, and uh like, about MCNs and about uh behind the scenes of YouTube, the less and less I start to trust what I should be doing. Like, I'm not going to stop being a YouTuber. Like, this is my dream. It's been my dream for a very, very long time, but the less and less the more and more I want to try and do it on my own, and the less and less I trust other people. But also, a part of me realizes that you need an MCN, and I just don't know. I just don't know what to do. Like, and that just makes it hard. Like, who do you trust in this world? Like, and the camera is really dark. There we go. That was, I realized the camera was really dark. I don't know why, but there we go. I don't know why that was really dark. Anyway. But I guess it's hard to trust people. It's hard for me to trust people originally. Like, I'm a trusting person, but I've had a lot of things happen to me. I've had a lot of people take advantage of me, and so I'm wary of letting people take advantage of me, and I'm wary of things that sound too good to be true. And I I know to read contracts all the way through before I sign them, and so such and such. So I guess this is too early to be thinking about things like this, because I only have 5 subscribers, but I can't help but hope that one day I can become more than I am, and that I'll need to think about this stuff one day. And so anyway, that's my thoughts on the Defy. So moving on, talking about something a little more exciting, PewDiePie versus T-Series. I am obviously on PewDiePie's side. Subscribe to Pewdiepie. If you haven't already, you need to subscribe to Pewdiepie, because we cannot let T-Series win this war. We cannot. Okay? We cannot let T-Series win against PewDiePie. We can't. Absolutely not. If T-Series wins, that means the corporation wins. And we can't let YouTube become corporate YouTube. It just can't be. We just can't let YouTube become corporate YouTube. You know how bad that would be? I mean, I can't imagine a corporate YouTube. Like, oh my god. It would be so bad. Like, you think YouTube is bad now. I mean, look at what they're doing with... That's the next topic, but... I mean, things are already going downhill. I mean, if this is how bad they are now, I mean... I can't imagine what they would be like with T-Series at the top. Excuse me. But yeah, T-Series cannot win. We can't let them win. You have to subscribe to PewDiePie if you haven't already. We can't let them win. We just can't. Bitch lasagna. If I had it up right now, I'd play it. If I wasn't afraid of copyright, I'd also play it. Don't copyright me, PewDiePie. But yeah, no, but seriously, a corporate YouTube would be so bad. Like, we'd all of us content creators would be swept aside for all the big corporations and every every everything that could be paid for, everyone that could pay for advertisements, that it just, it'd be all about the big guys, and it wouldn't be about the little guys anymore. It would no longer be an underdog story. There would be no underdog anymore. It'd be all about the big guys. It'd turn into, the media. It'd turn into another media company. That's all it would be. It'd be all the Vivos of the world and the CNNs and the, all that crap. All of those. It's already bad enough. I mean, it's probably going to happen eventually. I mean, it seems like it's an inevitability, but we have to at least get PewDiePie to 100 million before T-Series. We have to. We have to get him there before T-Series, because we have to prove that YouTube can't push PewDiePie aside. We have to keep going. We have to keep fighting. We can't let the sub-bots win. So yeah, that's all I had to say about the topic on T-Series and PewDiePie. If this video seems jump cutty in any way, that's because I split this video into two parts. The original video was really long, so I had to split it into two parts. So if you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe and ring that bell to be notified when new content comes out. This is Flying Dragon Knight, out.